Baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Milwaukee. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Montreal taking on Mexico. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's the right fielder, Mariano Rivera. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, right side. Nabs it, one down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And that's in the dirt. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Larry Doby at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
2 balls,
Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone. And now 3-1. 2 outs. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with the quick free pass.
And here is Carlos Delgado. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That's strike 1. Now
1-1.
one missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. Doby leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times. This to center field. Doby running hard to get it. Can't get there. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there.
There's one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Aaron Judge now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
It's a good take.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. At the plate, Thomas Sajazi. The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Halligan settles under it and makes the catch. One up, one down. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. Wouldn't chase that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. And a swing and a miss. No score here in the second. Big swing and a miss.
So you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
This to third. Throws to first. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. Kane back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. So now here's the DH. Noah Syndergaard. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now up to the plate, Jacob deGrom. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
This one high in the air to left center. Horwitz makes the play, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Logan Driscoll. That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specific.
The tag, and he's out. Darren Baker now at the plate. First pitch, not close. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one missing inside. That misses. And the count is 3-1. Baseball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one ripped. Biggio pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Mariano Rivera. And a swing and a miss there. Rivera, 26 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield.
Well, that's a strikeout. And back here in Milwaukee as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Bounce to the right. Delgado takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now it's the second baseman. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2 out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Roy Halladay. On the ground, right side, Baker. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. And the pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit. So
that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Here's some real power at the plate. Larry Doby. He reached on a walk his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. Nobody out. Runner at first.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. And a pitch. In the air out to center. Judge is under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 down. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Thomas Sajazi. Outside. And it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Spencer Horwitz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swings and misses. 1-1. Witt on second. Delgado at first. 2 out of the inning.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Craig Biggio. Kane back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Horwitz puts it away, and there's 1 down. Barry Larkin digs in now. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Horowitz sizes this one up, and that will end the inning. And we're back. And now, Dansby Swanson. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
0-1.
Driscoll swings through it for strike one.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He swung over top of the curveball. And stepping in is the speedy Darren Baker. That one misses. And that's ball one. And that's in there at the knees. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is down low. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count. Off balance feet. There's one. Over to first, safe. Back to the top of the lineup. Mariano Rivera will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball one. And another ball. 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Judge going back on it. Adios, pelota. A 2-run homer, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Bobby Witt Jr. the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ortiz makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz. And the pitch. Left field. Horowitz moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Digging in, Noah Syndergaard. Swings through that one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now. Jacob deGrom getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And he deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And that one in the air center field. Doby in position. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So digging in, Larry Doby.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
No strike.
And that's just foul. In the air left field. Biggio drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And now Carlos Delgado. 1 for 2. And that skips in the dirt. Delgado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-0. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
3-1. And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Kgage, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. And he swings through that one.
1-1.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. The pitch. Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Horwitz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And right back to the mound. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the power speed combo. Craig Biggio. it comes. Rip, but it curls foul.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Kicks and deals. In the air, left field. Horowitz under it. Corrals it. One up, one down. So up next, Barry Larkin. To third. Gathers and throws to first. Larkin gone in the play. Here comes Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Tattooed and gone. All muscle to center field. It's 3-2. So 2 down. Down. David Ortiz now at the plate.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. A little up front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's well, 1-run game. And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. A wind and a pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Logan Driscoll will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. Biggio at top speed. Not there in time. It falls in the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So the tying run is second. That one way outside. And it's a ball and a strike. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hit.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. They get 1.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Witt Jr.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one well upstairs, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Witt off of first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Now it's the D. Noah Syndergaard was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Daniel Bard will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. That's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center. Horwitz sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. 2 down. Here's Harper now. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
That's
inside, just missed. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lifted in the air, right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Well, 1-run game. Now here is Thomas Sajazi. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Here comes a pitch. That one in triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. Makes the grab, 1 down. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. That's a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Swanson, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offered in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Biggio pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Driscoll at the plate and takes high there. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Now it's the right fielder, Roy Halladay. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fought off foul. And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Craig Biggio. 1 for 3. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1. Hard ground ball, base now. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's the 3rd. They get the force out, and that will end the inning. Well, one-run game, and now here is Darren Baker. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rivera, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offered in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out to left field. Biggio moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1 ball.
Way upstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. Now fly ball to right center. On the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
1-run game, bottom 9. That just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one lifted to left. Settles underneath it. And there's one away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Yoan. Hard hit, could be extra bases. The throw in, and he's got a double.
Just a clutch at bat right. There, big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. And ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Dolby in position. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. In there safely. So they're down to their final out. Here's Bryce Harper. Down to deliver as the hero. That's down and in. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch is outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's out its way. Out of here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they walk it off. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,
Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores, here alongside with former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball
Welcome to day one of the MLB draft. Sarah, BT started now, and this is where the scouts really bear down. They're looking at presence in the box. They're looking at the balance, rhythm, and timing of the swings. They're looking at how clean a swing path is. They're looking how connected a player can be to a swing, and they're looking at the ability if they can hit the ball the entire fields.
And there's so much data that comes along with BP. We've got exit velocity, which means we can look at how often a player is hitting the ball hard. In this day and age, hitting the ball hard has an actual definition. That's 95 plus miles an hour. And why do we care about that? Because in today's game, if you hit the ball hard, you're going to hit about 500 on those batted balls with a 1,000 slugging percentage. Another stat we'll look at is launch angle, and what we define as a sweet spot batted ball is 8 to 32 degrees of launch angle, basically a line drive. So I'll be looking at how often these players will be making that kind of contact as well.
You know, I think about big league players like Alvarez, Judge, Ohtani, Trout. Their hard hit ball data is crazy. Their launch angles are very consistent. And you add all the things that we're evaluating, and think about, Sarah, the pressure these young players are under right now is probably the most pressure-packed BP these players have ever taken in their careers. So we're now into outfield play. This is kind of one of my favorite parts of the combine. Scouts look at this from a variety of different perspectives. They're looking at breaks and angle to the ball, which is crucial for above average defensive play. This part of the drill, we're looking at how quickly they get to the ball, how under control they are, and the strength of their throws and the accuracy of the throw. Deep down scouting perspective, they're really trying to see the spin on the ball, how clean it is, and so they can get that one-hop throw into third base and home plate.
No, I'm with you. I'm loving this. There's so many different ways to evaluate outfield defense in today's game. Of course, we can measure that arm strength. We can look at that accuracy of those throws, as you were saying. We can also measure speed, which is such an important part of playing the outfield. If you're not fast enough in the outfield to get to that ball, everything else is moot. So we can really measure all different aspects of playing the outfield.
And when you look at some of these players and then you think about the great right fielders, which is the arm strength position in our game, and you think Acuna, and you think about Tatis, you think about Kyle Tucker, Jason Hayward for a long period of time. And Sarah, pay particular attention now how they're making the outfielders move to the ball. They're trying to really see body movement and body awareness and how under control they are athletically when they go to execute this particular skill.
Well, as you said, right field is indeed the premier arm strength position in today's game, and I've got a number of you on that. In 2023, right fielders had an average max effort arm strength of 90.9 miles an hour. That means the top 10% of all right fielders' throws averaged almost 91 miles an hour. That's really incredible to think about.
And if you think about it in a game, when you're trying to build a complete roster, part of it is your defensive acumen. So when you have corner outfielders in particular that can really shut down a running game. That means it changes the whole dynamic of positioning from a competitive standpoint. And so these little simple drills, scouts are now projecting how those players will affect their ability to put that kind of defensive team on the field at the major league level. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, are the handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery.